Well, it was built primarily to enable students to have more elective choices of courses and programs. So the district wanted to give more choices for students and parents as well. So when we were looking at the program and the curriculum in 2011, when the building was in process of being drawn and being under construction, we looked at a diversity of programs, and we received input from parents and students and teachers, business folks, of what kind of programs would really work in Lexington-5 district, and how would we incorporate the interest of all students to where they would have choices and options here that would be meaningful to them. The center is structured to where it's built around the student electives, so they take all of their core academics back at their high school. So the 4 high schools that feed in here is that students that arrive here are already either enrolled in or have completed some of the core academics. So the programs we offer here are not in conflict with what the other high schools offer. We intended to provide programs that would be different and that would meet a diversity of career interest and students' life goals and needs. Well, I think there are a couple of things. One, I think the student body is unique. I think we have a diverse group of students, and I think in that you have a diverse interest among students. So it's sort of a melting pot of student interest. So as a result of that, in order to meet that uniqueness of the student body, I think there has to be a uniqueness in the curriculum, and that students' desires and career plans and career goals are central to what the programs are that we offer here. So we looked at a very diverse curriculum. And then the other part is that when you have a diverse student body, a diverse curriculum, your faculty has to be at a very high level, and there has to be a uniqueness in instructional strategies. So our instructional strategy here is different. In fact, it is more student-centered, student-driven. And what I call here learning is experienced, so that it becomes an experiential learning rather than what I would call rote memory and mastery of worksheets and content. Well, I think there are a couple of things. One is why should they come here? Someone asked me not long ago in a business meeting, why are you different? And I said, we embrace failure. We encourage trial and error. There is no great discovery ever discovered on the first opportunity. So most solutions require multiple opportunities to problem solve and critical think. My idea about learning is you cannot teach problem solving and critical thinking to the level you need to. You have to experience it. So you have to face a problem, you have to think through it, and you have to create a solution. So students that come here, the other aspect of why students should come here is that we transfer the ownership of learning from the teacher to the student. Passion is never generated until the student owns what they're learning and they see a reason to learn. So as long as a teacher has the information and they're passionate about what they know, it can never be transferred to the student unless they assume the ownership of what's expected to be learned. And the other is that we encourage students to use their creativity and their ability to innovate here. We want them to be innovative and creative learners and use their abilities going back to elementary school when they were excited about what they were doing, is bring that same kind of learning here. Now, students get exposure in different kinds of ways. The main focus we have here is every 8th grader in the district has an opportunity to tour the center for a half day. We also have groups of students who would come here from science classes, math classes, and also spend time here as well. We have open houses for parents and other kinds of ways. Guidance counselors have been here. They take tours. They're very aware of programs that we have here. So we use more of the visual kind of experience so that when students come through here, they can see and get excited about what they see here and create interest, a greater interest in coming here to attend.